Hey guys, it's Kalen, and we are finally doing a Black Ops 4 Zombies video. So, I did leave it off yesterday because I was getting spammed with notifications from so many people. Like I'm sure you know that there were so many YouTubers that were posting on that day. Like Dalek uploaded 28 videos or something like that on the first day. That's insane. I decided that I wasn't going to do that. In fact, I don't really want to give you just those regular guides that you can see on all the big YouTube channels. I want to do stuff that I feel is going to help you that they haven't uploaded yet. So I'm not going to do Easter egg tutorial or something like that, or how to build a shield, how to pack a punch. There are simply just better videos and more popular videos that you'll find out on YouTube. So I decided that I was going to go for something different. This is something that I think is very underrated when it comes to learning and understanding a map. But it's the map layout. If you do not understand the map layout, you're not going to understand the map at all, period. And it's just going to make things a lot harder. So this video, I'm going to help you guys perfectly understand the map layout of the map 9. We're going to do every single map, but 9, I decided to start with 9. And so really once you know the map layout of 9, it's going to be so much easier to just, pop into a game. And so once you know that you have stuff to do, you'll be able to know the locations. And I find that I get settled in and a lot more comfortable when I understand the map layout and know where I'm doing, so I don't just get lost or anything like that. If I I'm watching a video on how to get the shield or something like that, and it's okay, you go to this area, this video is going to help you understand that. I'm not going to name every single specific area, but I'm going to give you the general areas and just the general map layout. I think that's going to help you guys. So leave a like if you like this, and let's get into it. So as you can see, we're in spawn right now. The spawn is just really a big giant circle, and it spreads out into 4 different locations. Only two of them can be accessed at the beginning, but you can access the other ones from spawn later. But at first you got to go all the way around. As you can see, it's really just a big circle with 4 different paths. You can see all those guys in the crowd. I don't even know who they are. Are they humans, or I don't know. I try to shoot at them and they doesn't do anything. And any minute now, I'm going to go onto one of the paths, and I'm going to show you that each and every path is actually very similar to one another in terms of the core things that are there. Just waiting around. As you can see, I'm pointing to the 4 different areas. They're kind of temples or something like that. Anyways, okay, now I'm going through the different areas. Okay, come on. Come on. I really wanted to give myself some extra time just in case I fucked up this commentary, but okay. We're finally going. As you can see, there's this typical area that you go into. And now you go to this upstairs area, and there's a perk, and then there's a shield thing. And that shield thing is for Pack-a-Punch. Every single map has that. Every single map where there's this one area that you go to through the path, and then you go upstairs, and then suddenly there's a perk and a shield thing. And every single area also has a place where you can go down. And as you can see, this is the area where you go down for this specific area. And then when you go down, you see there's more places. I'm going to get into that area later, but that's pretty much what I'd like to call the underground area. Every single map can access that area. And that exact layout, as we're going to see, is going to be used for every single one of these areas. So we see this is the next area. There's a room. There's an upstairs room. We're going to go up here now. And what do you know? There's a perk, and there's a shield thing for the Pack-a-Punch. And there's actually, if you didn't know, there's a shield part in 3 of the 4. If 3 of 4 of those, the first one that we went to, I believe, is the only one where there's not a shield part. But every single other one, there's a shield part. So again, as you can see, it connects down to this underground tunnel. And see, look, that's where we just were. So it all connects very well. and it's kind of like Shadows of Evil, in which the rift kind of connects that entire all three of the areas, and this is kind of the same thing. So now we're gonna get into this next area, and it's gonna follow the same pattern as the other two areas. So there's just one regular area. You can go upstairs. It's a dead end area, just like everything else. There's a shield, there's a perk, and then you go downstairs, and then you're gonna see another area. One of these areas is gonna have the shield part, the top, the middle, or the bottom, and then you go down and you get back to this underground area. I'm looking right now for where it connects, but basically this it does connect eventually. You just have to take a little bit of distance too, but it does connect. And as you can see, I'm going to explore that area fully once I show you the last location. This is the last location. I also just so you know, the two areas that are like right next to each other, so this one and the previous one, and then the first two, they can all connect to each other through a special bridge as well. And as you can see, same old. This is like the same old. Down here's another downstairs area, and that's gonna lead down to the underground area. And yeah, I'm kind of exploring the underground area right now just to show you, but it's kind of like a big loop of a circle. This is where the you see this is kind of the entire area. Now you get here. Do you recognize this place? Yes, this is the first area that we went to. This was the first area. That was one of the 4, and that's number 2 of the 4. So you can kind of think of it like that. And then you go through here, and then right to the opposite of those 2 areas is going to be the 3rd and the 4th area. Oh, I'm just gazing at the writing over there. But yeah, you'll eventually see it in just a second. Yeah, right there. That's the 4th area that we explored from the spawn, and this is the 3rd area. So you see the 4th and the 3rd area, the 1st and the 2nd area. Those 2 duos they're very connected to each other. And here I'm kind of showing you the entire underground area. It has multiple names, but I'm just gonna call it the underground area because it's all underground and the crowd's not there. But it kind of moves around into kind of a big circle. This is the last area of the map. It's kind of like the farthest distance from spawn. It's the temple. This is where the Pack-a-Punch is. I have it unlocked this game. Once you do all 4 shields, then you would unlock the Pack-a-Punch. This is just another way where you can get it. It's pretty. This is the one area that's kind of not very accessible. You can only get here from the underground area, but it's not too bad. So yeah, this is the entire layout of 9, and it's actually not that hard to understand. All it really is you gotta think of it, instead of 3 different branching out areas, which zombies, for some reason the magic number in zombies is always 3, but in this one it's 4. And okay, I'm scanning her ass right now. But basically 4 areas, and each of those areas has a downstairs and an upstairs, and an area just where it connects all of those. And this is a better this is kind of a visual example to kind of show you, but basically this is kind of it's kind of weird, but this is basically the map layout of 9. That big circle in the middle is the spawn. Then you can see the 4 paths that branch out, and then that white square is the middle section, and then the colored squares are the upstairs that are kind of dead ends that can only be accessed from the middle. I didn't properly show the downstairs area before you get to the underground area, but just think of it as in between the path that like gray path, and then that big giant gray square is pretty much, you could think of it as the underground area. You can only access it from those gray like pathways. And then the thing that I'm like adding right now is that's another that goes to the temple, aka the Pack-a-Punch. That's pretty much it's only accessible from there. So that's why I made that emblem. It looks kind of silly, but this is kind of a way to help you understand the map layout of 9. Who knows, maybe there's actually more areas that we can unlock, or maybe the Easter egg, but as for now, this is all we know, and this is probably all you need to know. So yeah, this is basically the map layout of 9. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, leave a like. If you would like to see more of these videos, I'm gonna do it for every single map in this game. Blood of the Dead and 5 won't be as bad because they're very similar, because they're remakes. But Voyage of Despair is going to be that's one's gonna be really difficult. Like, that map layer is just confusing. Like, that's all I can really say about that. But yeah, just to recap, I'm just gonna do one more recap. Basically, there's the center, which is the spawn, and then you have the 4 different pathways that lead to 4 different areas. There's a upstairs, a downstairs, and then the place that connects all those 2 from the spawn. And then the upstairs is a dead end, but if you go downstairs, you end up going to the underground area. The underground area connects all 4 of those different like temple areas with the different gods. Like, it's like devoted to a different god or something like that. Pretty much every single area is structured the same. And then you have the temple that's just connected by the underground area. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed. I'm wondering whether you guys really think that my the way I talk might be confusing. I'm probably confusing the shit out of you guys. I really hope that my advice is actually helping. And now you guys understand the map a lot better. So if you are having trouble like finding areas of the map, like if you can see like, okay, that's an area underground, you can kind of use the other where the other stuff around the map is to help you understand. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, and also subscribe, because obviously I'm going to be posting a lot of zombies content. See you guys later. Goodbye.